Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are around the world. And welcome to Power Up.
Woo! Here we go again.
We are in for yet another hashtag epic episode of Power Up. And I couldn't be more excited today because our guest speaker is actually my first ever true mentor. And I have so much love and respect for this gentleman that when he agreed to come on Power Up, I was just literally jumping around and screaming.
She was.
So I'm very excited this evening to have such a special guest speaker. But before we introduce him, I would love for Geena to introduce the rest of the panel.
Good evening, everybody. Hello, everybody out there in Facebook land. You know the rules. Mama G's rules are, please do give us a hashtag replay. And if you're here watching us now, we'd like a hashtag live. And don't forget, we want your love. So plenty of hearts. So here we are with Mahmouda Hill on the panel. Welcome, Mahmouda. Yeah. Stacey. The pleasure is all yours.
Thank you very much, Mama G. And I would like to introduce the Power Up Facebook family to an absolute legend. He is ultra successful in everything he touches. He's got the Midas touch. Of an amazing book. He's a public speaker. He's absolutely everything you'd want in a mentor, a coach. He's a father of two beautiful children, husband to a gorgeous wife. He's living the dream. The one and only Mr. Ali Mehdaoui.
Welcome.
I was about to ask, like, well, this guy is late because I only see myself in here, but I'm very grateful, ladies, for having the opportunity, and everybody in your community. Thank you for giving me a little bit of your time to spend some time with you and share some of the love that helped me out. And one thing that you said that is more true than everything else is I have an amazing, lovely wife. She is sexy, man. Love you, baby, if you're watching this. But in any case, yeah, so I'm excited to share with each and every one of you. And I know that the majority of the community in here is either in online business, solo business, network marketing. And we want to hound on the power of social media and business development, especially if you are a solopreneur. I'm sure you would agree with me. It's a lonely path. And the closer the people to you sometimes are the harder to deal with. I have one rule. Your friends and family are not the answer to you becoming a top earner in your company. They will absolutely celebrate you after you make it, and they definitely will ask you to buy them stuff and take them on vacations, and then they'll say, you're my hero. But at the very beginning, because of the limitation of their own vision, they're going to try to enforce that onto you. And it's not because they hate you or they don't want you to win. Their own fears are eating them out, that they are trying to protect you. You know, like, no. Don't go to the circus and get up there. It's scary. You're going to fall. What they're saying is, I would never do that because I'm scared and I'm going to fall. So therefore, they're trying to enforce that onto you. So it is imperative for you and I to identify ways to connect with like-minded people who are going to be aligned with our core values. Now, remember that those two words, core values, are going to be a driving force for everything that we are doing in here. I've been very, very blessed in the business community, and I've done it my way, and I wouldn't do it in any other way. I never have been giving out a handout, never have received a deal from a company. And if I ever had, I included the one time we did, I included 27 of my team members. I had a company that reached out and said, we'll give you this much money and we'll give you 3 times the commission if you come. I said, great, let me call the team. And I called the team and I did a Zoom, and with the CEO, he didn't know what was coming. He's when I said, and guys, here's the good news. The CEO just told me he's going to give us 3 times the commissions to all of us for the next 6 months. And he was like, Yeah, I said that. I'm like, yes, you did. You absolutely did. So it was the best hookup that I've ever done, and it felt good. So I share that with you to make sure that if you have the right core values, you will absolutely shine the light and thrive in a major way. Stacey and I have known each other for, I believe, going on 4 years now, and we've worked on about 5, right? Yeah, we've worked on and off in different projects. We've tried to collaborate in different elements. We've always had this virtual relationship. But one thing that Stacey calls, I pick up. I shoot her a message, she answers right away. And that's because our core values are aligned. We see life from the same exact lenses. She doesn't go about it, I need to make money first and then I'll talk to you. She goes about it as, I need to establish a very well put out mission to make differences and an impact on the world. And all along the way, if I make some money, I'll be happy too. And it is important that you operate on that level. So I want to share with you a few things that I think can help you out to be attractive versus looking for individuals to talk to all the time. How many of you love the idea of never run out of people to talk to? Well, I'm about to show you exactly how to do that. So first things first, you have to work on your first impression. And your first impression is not the message that you send, it's the actual image that you have on your profile, is the cover image that you have. Is it about you or is it about your company? See, if you have an image of your company on your cover photo, the message you're sending is, I care more about this product and my commission than I care about you and your well-being. My recommendation is make it about something meaningful, a picture of you and the family. Make it about something that you are passionate about. Heck, make it about, the sunrise and the lake that is by your house, anything that is meaningful that teaches me who you are as an individual. Also, make sure that the bio, that about me part of your Facebook platform, it's so important. In my humble opinion, that is your new resume, or CV as we call it around the world. See, if you have an updated about me session, or section rather, what ends up happening, if you don't know, you're about to know, Facebook takes that information and connects you with like-minded people. So if your bio or about me section says, born and raised in London, England, lives in London, England, and that's about it, Facebook is going to connect you predominantly with everybody who either is in England and or London, but the wrong people. How many of you, ladies more than gentlemen, receive creepers on your inbox? Oh my God, you're so beautiful. I would love to talk to you, right? All the time. Well, guess what? Your bio, unfortunately, is not aligned with who you want to attract. So you want to make sure that you put in your bio self-employed. You want to make sure that you put in your bio influencer, speaker, trainer. All of those things, by the way, are what network marketing professionals do. So don't say, well, when I make money, I'll label myself as a speaker. It doesn't work that way. You have to be a speaker in order to attract money to you. See, it's called be, do, and then have. You got to become what you want to be in order to do the required activities of who you are to have what you want to have. Most of us say, when I have it, I'll do it to become it. Again, wrong way of looking at it. So start with adjusting your profile image, then your cover image, then your bio. Once you do all of that, I caution you to take an inventory of the content that is on your actual timeline. See, if it doesn't have to do something about me, myself, and I don't allow it in my newsfeed. Like, you may tag me on things, I'd hide it. Why? Because Stacey Buckman is a very attractive entrepreneur that most people would want to work with, and she'll distract my prospects and say, who is this cool person? So it is very important. Now, I don't untag myself. I just hide it from my timeline. So on the newsfeed, everybody sees it. I'm still in it. We all comment and share. But on my timeline, it's me, myself, and I. Because you're coming to my house, you're not going to see your pictures or my wall. You're going to see my pictures. So you want to make it, protect that. Now, let's talk about how to never run out of people to talk to. How many of you would agree if you post right now a picture with you and your kids, or a picture of you and your cat or puppy, what's going to happen is the world, oh, so cute, like, comment, share, like, comment, share, like, comment, share. But the moment you put a post of, I'm so excited that I have a Zoom with a top earner, would you like to join me? Crickets. No likes, no comments, no shares. There's a reason for that. See, the society that we live in is used at flyers, ads, infomercials. And when they hear, oh my God, I'm so excited that I'm going to be on a Zoom with a top earner, here's what they actually heard. Would you like to be on a Zoom with $1 million earner? Would you like to learn how to make money online? Hi, they see an ad. They automatically translate it as an ad. So here's what I do. 80 to 90% of the time, I only post things that are personal to me. And 10% of the time, I'll do some nonchalant business posts. But here's why. Because again, I know I'll post a picture of my 3-month-old daughter, our 3-month-old daughter, 400 comments and likes instant. Like, I mean, within an hour, she steals everybody's hearts. I love her. She looks like her mama. That's why. But here's what happens. I start sending a message, a direct message to every single one of the comments, the shares, and the likes. Hey, Mahmouda, I just want to say thank you so much for liking my daughter's pictures. Hey, Mama G, I just want to say thank you so much for liking. Hey, Stacey, I just want to say, see, by doing that, we went from an engagement, which is an indirect communication, to a direct messenger, direct communication, to a social interaction. It has nothing to do with business. Oh yeah, she's so cute and so pretty. Thank you. How's the family? Very good. I haven't talked to you in forever ago. What's going on in your life? Well, COVID's been a little rough. We lost our job. Well, what are you doing? I don't know, but I'm desperate. We need to talk. See, now I am not soliciting business. You told me that you have a flaw or an issue or a problem, and I'm going to provide a solution to you. It changes the narrative of I'm looking for people for my business versus people need me to solve their problems. It's absolutely important for you to understand that you are solving a problem. And don't think, well, you know, that person or that person are successful because, or no. Every single company, every day there's a new network marketing company or a new idea. Anybody heard of Clubhouse? Okay, so Clubhouse just became a thing like last month or 2 months ago. And it is hotter than Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok combined right now. Like, it's not a multi-billion-dollar company. It just started. But here is the thing. If you are innovative enough and understand that you can solve a problem, people are going to come to you. What is the problem that TikTok is solving? The network inside that Facebook is doing does not allow everybody, like I can go right now and sit in a board meeting with Grant Cardone, Darren Hardy, Eric Worre at the same time while they're talking about how they golfed last night. Are you kidding me? Yeah, I want to be part of that. So it solved a problem that I cannot get Eric Worre's attention on a Facebook Live when I comment, hi, Eric. Hi, Eric. Eric, hi. Eric, hi. Mr. Worre. But on Clubhouse, I raise my hand. They open, hey, what's up? What's your name and where you from? Is this for real, Grant Cardone? Like, I was on a Clubhouse with Grant Cardone, the $2 billion man. I'm like, I can't believe it. Like I know my stuff is good, but it's still Grant Cardone. And you really $150,000 a year to collaborate and work with him. And here I am with a click on of a button. So they understood that influencers will have more of a connection with their networks or their audiences or a brand new audience. So it was awesome. It's like a radio show instantly. Okay. You too, in your own company, have the very same impact. You just have to make sure that you are attracting people based on your core values. Remember how I said, remember that at the beginning? So what are your core values, and are they identified on your social media platforms? My core values are all about respect, are all about love, are all about family, are all about being a student, are all about humility, are all about abundance. But guess what? I don't just talk about it, man, I show it. Before we went live, I told Stacey, I got nothing to sell. Everything I do, I give it for free. That's abundance, right? That's the way, and I kid you not. You look me up anywhere online, everything that's public, it's free. I have a podcast, it's free. I have an audiobook, which I'm going to give everybody here as a gift. It's free. I do, this week, we have a 5-day training with James Melanchek, ABC Secret Millionaire. He makes $1 million every 90 minutes he speaks on a stage. James Melanchek. Anybody knows of a show? Kevin Harrington. Anybody knows of a show called Shark Tank? Okay, so just last Thursday, I signed a deal with Shark Tank and Kevin Harrington. He's gonna be speaking. Now he said, okay, what do we guys charge? What are we charging for the speaking engagement? I was like, you see, Kevin, here's the thing. Everything I do, we do it for free. He goes like, you've got to be nuts. I was like, just hear me out. I know what you're thinking. Just hear me out. See, when you give on abundance, it comes back 10 times more. We started our company. It's not a direct, it's not a traditional MLM or anything like that, but we started an entrepreneurial community. And in a matter of 15 months, we've become a publicly traded company. Doing what I'm sharing with you right now, give it away for free. And the people who want more, they'll say, how can I collaborate or work with you? And then you can monetize. So we have a $50,000 training that we're doing for free. Literally, it's going to be all over Facebook. It's going to be given away to every single person. You need to identify your core values and live with them. Don't just talk about it. Oh, the law of attraction, the secret. Yeah, that's great. But are you genuinely and truly living out the manifestation process? Are you watching your thoughts? Are you watching your feelings? Are you watching your activities? Are you showcasing and documenting your results or lack thereof? My favorite thing is to come online and tell people how crappy of a day I had. Because everybody else is like, hey, my life is perfect. I got diamonds and I live in mansions and all is well. No, man, I just had a character building day. And here is why. I assumed that somebody's going to show up on time, and I did not give them an expectation of what to do beforehand. Therefore, they blew it. That's my favorite kind of topics, because that's A, relatable. B, it allows you and I to have a teachable moments. So let me give you a recap. The very first thing to never run out of people to talk to for your business is you need to document your core values. It has to be showcased every single day. Number two, the first impression or the aesthetics. So make sure that your profile image, your cover image, and your bio are up to date. If you have a picture from high school or college back in the day and it's still the same picture, it's like I found you on a dating app and the day I meet with you, like, whoa, that is not the same person. Okay, it's the same exact impact. So make sure you work on that. And three, every time you create personal content, you're going to get more engagement. That engagement, you need to go on a DM, direct messenger, and you can do this in every platform. And just be a nice, kind human being. Hey, I just want to thank you so much for liking or commenting or sharing. And then it's going to develop to a social interaction. From that social interaction, pay attention. They're going to give you their why. Oh my God, yeah, my daughter is so sick. I had to give up work. I had to stay home. That's a reason why. Well, what's the game plan? I don't know. Well, what if there's something that I can provide that can solve that problem? I'm all ears. And we have and teach that every single day. The average person that we work with, we teach them you need to have 30 interactions per day, and they do. If you do 30 a day and you do that just 5 days a week, that's 150 people that you're talking to about your business. That is 600 people a month. Let's say you are the worst of the worst. Not of 600 people, 90% lie and don't show up, say, no, I'm not interested. It's a scam, whatever they say. That means that you only have 60 people who are saying, I'm open to learn. And let's say out of those 60 people who are saying, I'm open to learn, 90% of them are horrible, not listening, don't have money. My husband won't let me. My wife won't let me. All those things we hear. And only 6 of them get started. Imagine 6 new people personally enrolled every single month, and then teach them what I just taught you. Now it duplicates over and over and over. So I hope that resonates with most of you. Now I believe we got about 8 more minutes to elaborate on anything that may be relevant.
Ali, you're just a legend.
I'm here to serve.
Every time I listen to you, I get that same tingly feeling. That's the only way I can describe it, because you just bring it all together. You just make it work, and it's just that constant reminder of what you should be doing and the things that you should be focusing on, and the things that actually work at making you the person that you want to be. And I just love that about you so much.
I'm grateful. Any questions that anybody may have, I'm all ears.
Oh, I have a question. And Ali, thank you so much for starters. That was awesome. Like, I've been taking notes. I'm like creating smoke here. And what I wanted to ask is, because you're a great public speaker, and for those of us that are further on in the journey, that maybe we've like mastered a few of the things that you've taught us this evening, and but we've not mastered the art of public speaking. Could you give us a few tips on that?
Yeah, absolutely. It's actually one of my favorite topics to talk about. So number one, it's not that you're not you haven't mastered it, you just never done it. There's a difference, right? So I haven't mastered something is I have been going to school and not doing my homework. I have never done it. I never was actually in school, therefore I was never exposed to that information. And it's a matter of changing your limiting beliefs and empowering yourself. You know, before we went live, you were so comfortable and you were talking to Mahmouda and you were to like, Ali, I've been waiting to look, you know, you were natural. It was like, man, she's a powerhouse. I can already tell. But the moment that light goes on, camera, action, we tend to, I have to perform at a higher standard instead of, I just got to be me. So personally, what I would advise every single individual is, one, just do it. The more you do it, the better you get at it. Two, be you. There's nothing better than just being yourself. You know, even, you know, side note, people tell me all the time, what do I say when I'm prospecting? Well, if you met me for the first time, what would you start the conversation with? I don't know, hi. Then start with that. That's usually the right thing to do. So be the best you that you can be and focus on what you are passionate about, not what you should impress people with. Like sometimes we try to get an A+, you know, on our grades, that we compromise our genuine self. You know, I have to sound like this person or like that person. No, Tony Robbins got nothing on me, like nothing. Not because I'm cocky or arrogant. That's him. I'm me. He created his own lane. The difference between Tony Robbins and I is that he has 30+ years on me. That's the only difference. He's just done it longer. So the reality is the best thing that you can do to be a speaker is to speak. You know, remember, be, do, have. So just become a speaker and then study whomever your person that you kind of engage and connect with the most. Study them. You know, what are they doing every single day? And then just do those activities and watch the magic happen for you.
Excellent. Thank you.
Of course.
Mo, do you have any questions?
About building rapport. So you're talking about social interaction. I'm very good at that bit. When it comes to talking business, I sort of back away. I keep the rapport going and not talk about business. When is the right time to bring up business?
Yeah, so that's called the friend zone. For me personally, it's from the very beginning of the conversation. I'm setting up the now for the conversations that I told you, you know, the thank you for such and such and such. I look for a reason why. So the moment, you know, I'm like, hey, so how is the family? You know, how is work? Have you been impacted by COVID and so on and so forth? The moment you give me, well, I wish things were better in any way, shape, or form, or I'm not good, or I need something. Well, listen, not for nothing, but I work with a lot of people who actually are looking to get the better things in life. And if you're, I just used exactly your words. And if you're open to it, I'd love to share with you how I am helping them out. You know, if you say, well, you know, money is a little bit tight. You know, I work with many people who money is a little bit tight, and I would love to actually show you how I work with them to make sure that that situation get better. You know, I work with a lot of people who lost their jobs with COVID-19, and I just take exactly what you said and I turn it into, I work with many people, fill in the blank, and I'd love to show you exactly how I'm doing it. Now, you're either going to say I'm open or I'm not, but if you're talking to 30 people a day, and going through that numbers that I gave you, 600 a month, and I gave you permission to fail 90%. And out of the 60 left, I gave you permission to fail 90%. You'll still have 6 people. But the question is not can I, but will I do the required activities?
Thank you.
Wow. Amazing.
We've got very limited time, but please tell us a little about your book. Now, I've read your book.
Yeah, so you read the book. Yeah, so we sold 47,000 copies of that original book, and that was published in 2016. Yeah, 2016 we've published that book. And what we just actually did, so this is this is free. This is my gift for everybody. What we've done is I recorded the audiobook version, but for every chapter from 2016, I matched it with a brand new chapter from 2020, like literally December 2020. And the book is called The Lion Network Marketer. It's a very, controversial book, if you will, because I address the mistakes I have made in my network marketing careers. Give you one tiny example. My very first home meeting, this is like 14 years ago, and I'm sitting in the sofa, and I had 2 people who showed up out of the 30 who said, I promise you I'll be there. And you know, the $1 million question, that lady by the name of DJ goes like, Ali, so are you making money yet? Now, mind you, I started maybe like 3 days from that meeting, not even like maybe 5 days tops. So even a job, you won't get paid until the following week. So I'm sitting in there, and then I kind of look at my my team leader, my upline at the time, and all he does is this. And I was like, yeah, sure. You know, the $1,000, of course I did. I lied. Rookie mistake, young mistake, whatever you want to call it. I lied. And she got started. And she worked her tail off for 30 days and then quit. And the day she quit, you know what she said to me? I feel like a failure because I could not do what you've done.
Oh.
I robbed her out of the potential of doing great. So that's one of the things that the book is going to educate you and teach you. And I would love to give it to everybody for free. Go to winwithali.com and you can download it. It's literally right in the first banner. There's nothing for you to buy. There's no credit cards. I don't believe in just selling stuff. So take it, listen to it, enjoy it, and you know, hopefully it does something for you.
Excellent. What we'll do is we'll put that in the comments so that everybody can go grab it, because it sounds wicked.
Awesome stuff. Well, I'm glad and grateful that you've given me the opportunity, and for everybody that's in this group, you have a rock star of a team. Talk about giving with abundance, to take the time out of your day and just work hard to give to everybody. I commend you ladies for that. Congratulations for what you're doing.
Thank you so much, Ali.
Got it.
A lot.
You got it.
And grateful that you took the time out of your busy schedule to be with us this evening, and we wish you all the best, and we hope that you're having a very, very happy and prosperous new year so far.
God willing for you as well. Thank you again for having me.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Really appreciate it.
You got it. Bye-bye.
Being on Moo as usual, our loyal panelists. Thank you so much. Thank you again, Ali, and I look forward to speaking to you soon.
Same
and
here.
Watching out there in Facebook land, please don't forget Mama G's rules. #replay if you're watching on a replay. Share, 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 and share. There's got to be somebody in your circle who will appreciate all of that valuable insight that Ali has given us tonight. So please do share away. And on that note, we'd like to thank you all for watching. Thank you for taking the time out of your busy Wednesday evening to be with us. And on that note, power up, people.
Power up.
Power up, people. See you later. Be kind to yourself.
Ciao.